last night of the Baltimore Ravens and the Bills. So we definitely got either most of the people either got either the Ravens or the Bills might go to the Super Bowl. But it was a big game happened. It was a big comeback game for the Bills. During the first half, which I did watch the first half of it, the Ravens was up, which destroying the Bills, really destroying the Bills. And I was like, okay, game over. I went to sleep. When I got woke up, we ready for work. I see that the Bills had came back against the Bills. So the Bills was down 15 points in the fourth quarter and won the game. And this is what probably one of the biggest upsets of the season opening night in history. So it looked like the Ravens that had it in the ball, but they crumbled in the fourth quarter. They definitely crumbled in the fourth quarter, and because the Ravens is a good team, it's like only thing they kind of beat the Ravens is they sell. So this is last time they played each other was in the playoffs, with the Bills beat the Ravens, and now the season over, the Bills have beat the Ravens again, and even though we know Ravens are having like one of the best teams in the NFL, they lost again to the Buffalo Bills. So we do have a clip coming of Derrick Henry from his post game, talk about his loss. So go ahead, I can play the little clip from Derrick Henry. This is the second clip below, and after that we'll chop it up.
This team, welcome to Buffalo. I mean, what a vet, taking the game-winning field goal in a tough, weird situation you don't see too often. He came in prepared, ready to go. Our team didn't quit. I mean, I think there's people that left the stadium. That's okay. We'll be fine, but have some faith next time. There's just no quitting this team. Welcome to Buffalo. I mean, what a vet.
Yeah, so that was my bad. So that was Josh Allen. I'm looking at a different clip. So yeah, so that was Josh Allen talking about the big game, the big win that he brought in. That's why he won the MVP. He had a big game last night. So I'm gonna start with you, Ronnie. Was this when it comes to was this a big collapse from the Baltimore Ravens or a big comeback from the Buffalo Bills?
Yeah, the Baltimore Ravens did collapse. Unfortunately, I did not see the game. However, I did see the highlight. Derrick Henry didn't hold on to the ball. He was close to the end zone. The ball came out, fumbled. That's how things go. When you have mistakes like that, of course, it's gonna be a turnaround for the opposite team, which is the Buffalo Bills. Now, people are speculating the Buffalo Bills will be the one going to the Super Bowl this coming year. So we'll pay attention to that. But at the end of the day, Josh Allen is trying to make a statement. He's trying to be another MVP, because all our people are expecting Lamar Jackson to be MVP once again. And of course, Josh Allen won last year, but a lot of people are speculating on Lamar Jackson to win it again for this coming year. But the way yesterday's performance was, when it came to the Baltimore Ravens, they didn't close out the game. They was up dramatically. You can't, when it comes to the Buffalo Bills, especially at their home Turbodome, they're hungry, they're excited. On Baltimore fumbled the bag on this one, but Derrick Henry got to hold on to the ball. Hold on to the ball, my brother. If you hold on to the ball, Baltimore Ravens will be something pretty much to be fortunate, be reckoned with. So just be on the lookout for the Baltimore Ravens to be winning the next game. Go ahead, Akeem.
Looking at the game, I can tell who was out there working on off season and who was not. The football intelligence was not there for the Ravens for some apparent reason. Raw talent, but no strategy or skill. So this doesn't look good. I do think they're not going to the Super Bowl. I do like Lamar Jackson. He's from the Noya, but I don't think he has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
When it comes to game opener, this is what you love to see. If you're an NFL fan, you love watching this game. It was dramatic. Big comeback. This is where the NFL makes their money. This and the thing is, it looks like the Bills is having the Ravens numbers when it comes to going all the way to the fourth quarter, because you look at the Baltimore Ravens, they look like the best team in the NFL in the first three quarters, and in the fourth quarter they crumbled and everything. But other than that, this is week one. There's a lot of football played to left, a lot of football games to be played. I'm looking at Baltimore's schedule. and their next couple games is kind of tough. They have next week they play the Cleveland, and then after that they play Detroit, Kansas City, Houston, and LA. So the next 4 to 5 games they're really gonna be tested when it comes to how the Ravens are. I expect the Ravens to win their division. You know, I have Lamar being one of the top MVPs, and they're definitely gonna be in the playoffs. So because of Buffalo Bills, they got Josh Allen. That's why he won the reigning MVP last year. I expect them they win their division as well, and definitely, hopefully we'll see a part 2 of seeing them again. Baltimore Ravens and the Bills playing the playoffs again. And if we see that, hopefully Baltimore get over the hump. Or if the Bills beat the Ravens, I'll just say the Bills have the Ravens number, and that will put Lamar Jackson to the hole because we want to see Lamar Jackson win that Super Bowl because he has multiple MVPs. So will this be the year that Lamar Jackson get up to the spot? We'll hope and see. But great game last night. That's what we love to see about football, and we have a lot of NFL season left. So good game last night, and hopefully we'll see more good games coming next week in week 2 of the NFL.